keeping it simple is often the key to success, and that's certainly the case for Michael Toon. He won the JForex strategy contest in March using a simple script which uses just one indicator, opening a total of 29 positions. So how long did it take to develop this particular strategy?
I've been working on this strategy more or less for the past 8 or 9 months.
And could you talk me through how it actually works?
Basically, it uses a classical technical indicator, the relative strength index. The RSI basically gauges overbought and oversold conditions in the market based on the magnitude of recent gains versus recent losses, and it trades based on that.
And how and when will a trade be triggered?
If the RSI is basically above 70, it'll sell position. If it's below 30, it'll buy.
It seems a very simple strategy. Why doesn't everyone else do it?
Well, it is a very simple strategy. Part of the reason it won, I guess, was because of luck. It was the market conditions for the cable during the month of March were perfectly suited to trade using that indicator.
Your particular strategy works better when the market is not particularly volatile, it's more flat.
Yeah, if you look at the equity curve for the contest, it actually got up to 360,000 during that month, but then fell back to 230, which is what it ended the month at. The main reason for that was because during the third week, the cable actually had a strong trend upwards and then back downwards due to the UK Consumer Price Index and the Bank of England notes, and that basically brought the equity level back down.
Do you think it's a bit of a flaw in your current system in that if something really shakes the markets, that your strategy won't work particularly well?
I've actually added functionality that will determine whether the market is strongly trending or not. I added the average directional movement index and average directional movement index rating. So basically now the way it works is the strategy will open a position with the trend if the ADX is above a certain level, and then it'll open a position based on the RSI if it's below a certain level.
So how long is your script now compared to in March?
The script in March is actually very basic. I feel like I've added a lot more to it since then.
You only used it on the cable during March. Was there any reason that you only used it on one currency pair?
Well, when I was testing it, when I was back testing it for the weeks prior, the cable is the pair that was the most successful.
So Mike, you wrote your JForex strategy and now you're here at the Geneva Forex event. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's a fun night and it's a wonderful city.
And how are you going to look to progress your JForex strategies? Is it something that you're going to apply to a live account one day?
I actually have a live account. I haven't really applied the strategy yet, but I hope to soon.
And what's the whole experience like for you, flying across the Atlantic to come here to Europe? I think it's your first time, isn't it? So how's the whole experience for you?
I can't say enough. It's been awesome so far.
So entering the JForex contest is a win-win situation. Not only do you get to develop a strategy which could one day earn you money on a live account, you can also win prizes and maybe end up here in Geneva in the meantime. I'm Peter Lovegrove for Dukascopy TV.